Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Mythical. If you're new to Mythical is where I talk about fantasy and sci-fi cartoons, thoughts, theories, and a bunch of other stuff. If that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other videos. Anyway, a quick note before we get started about the comments section. If you have a video you want to share, you're 100% allowed to put it down there. And another thing, if you have a theory you want me to make or a video you'd like me to do, you're also allowed to put that in comments. Someone did that recently, and I love the ideas, and I'd love working on them. So if you want to do that, go on right ahead. And alright, let's get right onto the video. If you saw my review of Amphibia, you know that the old one, I had a theory that I got some evidence from that for, and that was why I think that they didn't want Map Relay to release it. If you haven't seen that, I'll put that in the top corner right now for you to go check out. Anyway, while we were watching Amphibia, a few questions popped into my head. One of them was, why are the toads at Toad Tower's eyes red sometimes not? It could just be an artistic choice, but I don't feel like that's it. So my theory today is that the Newts in Utopia were somehow using the toad's eyes to spy on the Dark Tower to see how affairs were going. And I've got some evidence for that, and we'll get right into that right now. Also, quick note, I'm not sure if this is going to be a mythical quick theory. Depends on how long this goes for. On with the video. Well, let's get this started with this piece of evidence from the Season 2 episode Toadcatcher. No really spoilers here, but minor spoilers. So if that bothers you, skip ahead just a little bit. And as Sasha said in that episode,
lost control of the valley and abandoned your post, and now you're a fugitive.
Well, so as Sasha said, Newtopia makes Commander Grime an outlaw because he abandoned his post at the Dark Tower. But I feel like word traveled pretty quickly. It takes the planners quite a while to arrive in Newtopia, and I don't know if word would be able to travel that fast that Commander Grime left. And they'd have to disprove it was rumors. They'd have to have some way to make sure that was right, and know it quicker. And I think it was because they were seeing through the Toad's eyes to find out what was happening over at the Dark Tower. And I do feel like any of the soldiers at the Dark Tower wouldn't leave because they technically abandoned their post as well, so they wouldn't want to go rushing to tell Newtopia what they did. Well, now to the piece of evidence from the original Amphibia. So, as I'm saying, I think that the Newts were looking through their eyes, and there is a tiny bit of evidence from that. So first, I'm just going to compare these two pictures. As you can see, both of them are wearing hoods, are kind of ominous looking, so I think that the ones with the red eyes are Newts. And if they are, that not really proves my theory, but it definitely helps it. Their eyes are red along with the eyes at Toad Tower, and it looks like they're kind of doing something magical, which I think is spying through the eyes. That's my theory. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Consider subscribing.